Hey there, folks, all KYC members and other people watching the video. Just a couple of real quick messages, one about the barbecue, one about committee, AGM, and a few things. I'll get to that in a minute. But real quick, this Saturday, because I think I made a faux pas at the twilight last night about the timing, but all of the information about the Barnes Bay barbecue is on Facebook, and I'll show it to you now, and I'll get rid of the flag out the way. So that's the Facebook post, and as you can see, it's up the head. I think that's Shelter Cove. So Lee's place is up in the corner there, and right up at the end of the head of the bay is where we'll be having the barbecue. You can see a red line on that. There's an underwater pipe marked in red on that photo, and it's something to do with filling the fish farm with fresh water or something. But anyway, it's there. It's marked with some buoys at either end, and it pops out of the water in various places. But just be aware that that is there. There's plenty of spaces to anchor and then jump in the dinghy and head up to the head of the bay. Now, the timing, we'll probably get over there a bit earlier, but if you want to arrive at 4 or thereabouts or a bit earlier, we'll be setting up the fire to cook the lamb on and such, and having some pre-barbecue drinks whilst the lamb is being cooked. What you need to bring, what you want to drink, bring a salad that can be shared with everybody else. So everyone's bringing a salad, your own plates and cutlery, and if you want to have a chair to sit on, you can bring that as well, or there'd be some logs there to prop yourself up on. But if you want to bring a chair, that would be great. So this Saturday, the 22nd, pre-barbecue drinks start at 4 p.m. In previous barbecues, it's been an absolutely sensational day. Even sometimes in inclement weather we've had it, and it was still a fantastic day. So I really encourage you to get over there. Quite often a number of boats stay the night, and it's a lot of fun. So that is that. Now, back to me. Get rid of all of the Barnes Bay stuff. The AGM is coming up in August, and we had a committee meeting a few weeks ago and thought it was really important to let all the members know that the AGM is coming up. So what traditionally happens is all of the officers and all of the spaces on the committee and the flag officer positions are completely vacated. And then people are nominated to take those spaces, and it's voted upon if there's more than 2 people, more than one person standing or nominated for a particular position. We thought it was really important, and I mentioned this at the last AGM, that it's really important to not leave things to the last minute, because not all of the committee members that are currently in the committee and holding flag officer positions will be returning. So I, for one, and I mentioned this at the AGM, I will not be putting myself up to remain as Commodore. So this will be my last season. After the AGM, I will no longer be the Commodore. I won't be restanding. I'm maintaining a commitment to contribute to the club, continue to help with the club, particularly in the Discover Sailing space. We, just as an aside issue, we had our first Discover Sailing crewing course on a keel boat last weekend, and Gus and I tic-tacked on that as the coaches. We had 3 students. We got fantastic feedback. It's a 2-day course, but the Sunday was going to be horrible weather, so we've postponed the second day for a couple of weeks away. But that this, I think, is going to be a really exciting addition and contribution to the growth and the quality of the club. So I'm more than happy to stay involved in that and do the coaching and so forth, but I will be stepping aside as Commodore. The reason that we're suggesting this now is that what generally happens is everyone stands in a line and we say, please step forward if you're willing to contribute, and everyone looks along the line and nobody steps forward, so nobody steps forward. Folks, that has to change. The danger is if people don't start to offer their contribution and say, yes, I'm prepared to stand for this space or that space, particularly the Commodore space, we end up in a position where we're leaderless. And it's really important to maintain the momentum that has been created over the previous years. The really cool thing is that people like Greg Hitchens and David Bradley and Brent and a bunch of people that have been in the previous committees have created some incredible processes and procedures that make things so much easier for us to maintain all of the things that we need to maintain for compliance, for legal reasons, for insurance reasons, for council compliance, like the whole thing. So the whole lot has been procedurised and systems created, so it's far easier to manage with the increase of compliance that's happened over the past few years. And if it is something that you are prepared to do, to step forward and put your time up to be able to contribute as the Commodore of the club or a committee member or another flag bearer somewhere in the committee, now is the time to step forward, to have a conversation about it so we can work on a smooth transition, because the last thing that I want to see happen is at the AGM, no one is standing for some of these positions, in particular the Commodore position. So please think about that. Please come and speak to me about it. And I'm sure I can help you understand that it's not as onerous as what you perhaps perceive it is, holding a position like that, because of all of the work that all these other people have done that has made it a lot more effortless than what it's been in the past. So please think about it. Please think about how important it is for you, and you're watching this video, so I'm talking to you specifically, how important it is to contribute to a volunteer organisation, a volunteer-run organisation like this. The Kettering Yacht Club is respected all over this state. It is spoken about in very, very high regard. It's thought about as being a friendly and welcoming club, very well organised events. We always get terrific feedback, and that is because of you, the members, the way that you embrace visitors and participate in the events and so forth. So we want to maintain that, and it's up to you to be able to step up and do your time, doing a little bit of extra effort than just being a member and cooking a barbecue or whatever every so often. It needs to happen. Start to think about it. Come and talk to us. Hopefully I shall see you over at the Barnes Bay Barbecue this Saturday. That is all. See you on the water. Bye for now.